These are 2 canapés inspired by this week's chapter of our ebook Food with Friends. It's Smart Casual Canapés.
Canapés.
2 brand new ones, one with sweet potato as the base and one with courgette kind of hollowed out with some ricotta and loads of cheese. Start with though, sweet potato. All we're going to do, I'm going to slice, you're going to shape. We take pieces of sweet potato.
Yep.
Like when you make canapés, often they need like a base, whether it's potato or something like that.
A little diskette.
Little diskette, and then get yourself a cutter so they're all the same size, and all you want to do is cut out those.
Okay, so this is a sweet potato based canapé. What's going on the top?
Parma ham and crumbly goat's cheese.
Crumbly. I enjoyed this chapter because while Barry was shooting the food and Ben was making it, I was left alone with the girls. So I was the
Host.
Yeah, I was the host. That sounded like
Hostess with the mostess, weren't you?
alone with the girls. But no, it's like that. I was left to entertain the females of our friendship group and others. One's got a little baby. You'll notice that in the chapter. She was how old was she?
Youngest party goer there. A couple of months at that point. Yeah, 5 months.
Makes her sound all old and grown up.
No, we don't do formal canapés. These are very much smart casual canapés.
Actually, do you know what? Smart casual is an ideal way to explain what these are because if I were to read through a book and saw canapés, I'd go, oh, that's just posh or pretentious, and it's just going to be like weird bits of fish that don't taste nice. However, in this chapter, we got stuff like, well, we got the jerk chicken on potato skins. I mean, that's not posh at all.
No.
What else have we got?
Basically, it's finding lots of different bases. So croûtes, bread. We did some on poppadom with some like coronation chicken.
We had the potatoes with guacamole.
Yes.
Which was good. But then also, we have got posh stuff because we had crayfish.
Yep.
And mango.
On sticks. Put anything on a stick, it's better.
Got little sweet potato pineapple rings.
Well, they don't waste those, although they're offcuts and they're not going to be perfect for our canapés because these are really smart.
You can have wedges or something.
Cut them up, roast them off, and you can still eat them just the same. Okay? But otherwise, salt, pepper, oil into an oven, 190 for about 20 minutes to soften. And meanwhile, Mike, we can do our next one, which is courgette. So we've got our sweet potato bases on the go. These ones, we're going to cut little sort of capsules of courgette.
Capsules.
Like that.
You're going to dig them out.
And then with a melon baller, or just even a teaspoon, we're just going to scoop out the inside so you're just left with a shell. And we can fill that inside with something else, and that becomes the canapé.
Excellent.
Smart. So if you can do loads more of those,
Yeah.
and you want to take as much of this out as possible, so you can get as much of the filling in, because the filling's amazing. It's cheese.
What type of cheese?
Ricotta, parmesan,
Nice.
lemon zest, salt, pepper, and we will also chop up a little bit of the filling as well for bulk. Okay. So I'll do the filling. Grated parmesan in the bowl, adding to that ricotta and some lemon zest. It's the simplest filling. It goes so well with courgette.
Can I use another word other than canapé?
Yes.
Because I'm trying to justify this to my mates and say, come round for a canapé party. Number one, they're going to expect really high quality food, which, let's be honest, I may not be capable of.
You are with these recipes, that's the whole point.
No, well, that's a good point. But what else can I call this that's going to not lose me any credibility?
I think just come around for drinks. So cocktails, beers, but also there'll be some food, some nibbles, some finger food, something to munch on. Keep it casual. I know what you mean. Canapé has bad reputation.
This is party. This is like cocktail sticks with cheese and pineapple on, but for people pretending to be adults.
Well, there is a recipe very similar to the cheese and pineapple on sticks, only we upped it a bit. It's mango, it's crayfish, a little bit of coriander, so it's fancy, but still on a stick.
Nice.
And all that's left is to put this filling into the hollowed out courgettes. We'll just press it in, scoop off the top, scatter a little bit of parmesan on top, and then they can go onto a baking tray which we can drizzle with oil and put into the same oven, 190 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes until the courgette is roasted and the cheese gratinated. In the meantime, our sweet potato had a head start. Now look like perfect discs as the base to our canapé, just cooked. Now, parma ham, cut it into little pieces, which we're then going to place onto each disc. And Mike, can you crumble some goat's cheese on top of that? Because as it goes back into the oven for the last minute or so, it will begin to melt. And you've got creamy cheese, you've got the sweet potato, the salty ham. Great combo. One mouthful. So all those flavours in a single mouthful, that's what a good canapé should be.
They're not supposed to fill you up either, are they?
No, they're just a little morsel that excites the taste buds, ready for food later on. And then they go into the oven just before we need them to warm through and melt the cheese. Our courgette needs another 10 minutes or so, and then we can serve up our smart casual canapés. Finishing touches, a bit of greenery in the form of chive on top of these ones.
Always need a bit of foliage.
And then if we just plate them up on there, transfer the courgette ones alternate.
Okay.
Symmetry is important with canapés.
I guess the only problem with these is that once you present these to your friends, you've got to follow it up with a really good meal, which you can also find in other chapters of the ebook.
So there we go, 2 brand new smart casual canapés inspired by the theme of this week's ebook chapter, which you should go and download. Sorted. Which one are you going for first?
I want to try one of these sweet potatoes.
Okay, let's go together.
And they're designed to go...
One mouthful.
One mouthful, okay. That's very nice. That's delicious. That
Sweet, creamy, cheesy, salty, everything you need in the canapé.
Yes, it was all of those things.
And the other one? Now these are going to be a bit hotter and they're slightly bigger.
And also I don't know if I can do that in one.
I'm sure you can manage. And that's much fresher with the lemon.
Yeah, you can taste, that is zesty. You can taste the lemon come through, but then you've got that nice, you know, the taste of lovely, warm cheese. That really comes through.
And they hold their heat for quite a while, so once they come out of the oven, they can be on the side for a good sort of 10-15 minutes and they stay nice and warm.
And they're not even as good as the ones out of the ebook. So make sure that you go to our Smart Casual Canapé ebook, download it, and just live a life of happiness.